Young Tommy, how are you?
Good, thank you, mate. Good, thanks. Took me about 45, 50 minutes to get here, so better than 2 hours.
Is that train story?
Yeah, no. I was staying in Norfolk, but now I'm staying in Upminster, so it's a lot closer now. So it takes
Mark away at the moment?
Yeah, Mark's in Vegas with Johnny Innie, so Johnny's fighting Saturday, so I'm doing pads today at the public workout with Al Smith, but obviously Mark's still my trainer and that, but I'm working here today with Al.
So you weren't tempted by a little jaunt to Vegas, no?
Nah, you know what, I would have done, but I think because Johnny's fighting on the February the 30th, by the time I got back and I'd be jet lagged still, wouldn't I? So I'd have to, it'd take me a long time to adjust to it. So thought I'd stay here, keep chipping away with Jimmy and Kev at the Origin gym, Jimmy Tibbs. So
ain't a bad substitute.
Oh yeah, cool. No, of course not. Jimmy always oversees things anyway, so I'm still working with him. So it's been good. It's been good.
People reckon he's the best pad man as well, don't they? Or the hardest.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think Jimmy's
like
not
the
doing
four,
pads.
doesn't he?
Four. I'm not too sure. Yeah, Jimmy don't do pads much now anyway. But yeah, he must be in. But yeah, now Jimmy's really well, mate. He's good, and he's been overseeing everything we've been doing. Been looking after me, John Edges, Finley James, Joel Bartel, and that. So we've all got fights in January and February. So we've all been training hard, chipping away. Obviously, Johnny's out in Vegas, so he sort of took his camp over there, but we're still in the gym.
Let's notice something. Give us a smile. You had him done?
Yeah, no, I've got composite bonding. Yeah. You got to look smart, mate, when you're on the cameras all the time. And you got to look afterwards. And yeah, a few sunbeds and
is that a turkey job?
Nah. I got it done in England. I got Tooth Club. It's called in Ipswich. Tooth Club. They didn't shave them down or nothing. Just like no preparation. And just bonding. You know, it's common. Yeah, a lot of people get them now. I think.
Doesn't look as bad as
they look smart.
Some are too much, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it looks good, mate. It looks good.
Right, fight number 7, Copper Box, first show of the year.
Yeah.
What do you think we can see from you this year? Where do you think this year can take you?
Well, I think hopefully by the end of the year I should be fighting for a title, but I've been lucky, to be honest, because you know what, when it's a new year, everyone just wipes out last year and think like new year, everyone wants to be out straight away, like January, February. So I've been lucky to get on the show straight away, like one of the first Queensbury. Is it the first show? Oh, the first Queensbury show of the year. I'm managing to get on there, and my last 6-rounder, I'm fighting a big guy. I'm fighting a guy called Alvaro Torrero. Don't know if you heard him. Spanish guy, Spanish heavyweight, but he reckons he can make cruiser. But I think he's a tall, big guy. But you know what? My boxing skills, I'll keep him long, outbox him, and I'll look to knock him out. But
you reckon he can take a shot?
Oh yeah, I watched him. Yeah, no, he can take a whack. He's took a lot of good prospects to the distance. I watched him on YouTube. To be fair, I watched him, been looking at him. He's took a lot of good fighters to distance. Johnny actually fought him. Johnny stopped him, but I've seen there. He has took a lot of good prospects to distance. But I mean, if it would be a statement if I can stop him, but we'll see.
You do a lot of work with heavyweights, don't you?
Yeah, I spar a lot of heavyweights, but I mean, you still got to keep your work with cruiserweights and light heavies as well, because they're faster and. Like sometimes you get in there with these heavyweights, they're slow and just like just plodding. Like where you get in there with a cruiserweight, they start moving ahead a bit, and you think, fucking hell, hang on a minute. Like so, you got to still keep it. You still got to keep it sharp. But no, I do a lot of work at heavyweight.
Are you still hanging in at the cruiserweight?
Yeah. No, I'm making it easy. I'm making cruiserweight so easy right now. I'll be able to make cruiser for another couple of years yet, no problem. But you think in amateurs, I was doing light heavyweight. I joined Mark here. I was in between light heavy and cruiser. Obviously your first initial reaction say, I'll make light heavy, and I would have made it, I could have made it, but Jimmy and Mark were laughing at me saying like, there's no way you'll make that. But like where I was a boy, I've got to transition into a strong man.
You get down to 12 stone 6 or
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I could fight at 12 stone 8 or something on a few first cards now, but I'll never fight for a title at light heavyweight. So he just said, you're always going to end up being a cruiserweight anyway, so you might as well just start getting stronger now, eat up and fill into the weight a bit more. Obviously I've still got a lot of growing to do into this weight still. Like yeah, I'm 6'7", I'm very tall at the weight. There's not many like 6'7" cruiserweight. Nah, I don't think I'm still growing the height now, but I mean there's a lot of tall cruiserweights, but I've still got to get denser at the weight because I'm still very slim in the arms and legs. So I think at the minute I'm doing well keeping them long and that, but when I get up there to title level, these guys are big and they're strong, so I've got to keep getting stronger yet myself.
How do you think this thing with you and Alloys will develop this year? Do you think it's just all talk at the moment?
Yeah, obviously talk is cheap now. I'm looking forward, not looking back. So, I mean, I look to fight undefeated fighters next year and that. So, like, obviously, I know he's been beat already, but good luck to him. You know what I mean? It's a fight that could perhaps happen in the future, and I'm not overlooking anything. So, you know what? I respect him. Is what it is, you know. If we meet and our paths cross,
something you want to happen, or you just think it's just a load of bluster?
Listen, I'll fight anyone that's a cruiserweight in boxing. I'm open to fight them. If the money's right and it makes sense and it's good business, or there's a title that I need to accomplish in my stepping stone, then if it makes sense, I'll take it. But I mean, it's all.
Do it for the sake of it.
I'm sick of saying, yeah. I said on an interview, I'll take it on my next fight, and obviously nothing's got said about it. So like, I'm just thinking, I'm just moving on with my career. There's no point. I'm not going to just do my whole career talking about this fight, which is stupid. I've got to think about February 10th, the next fight. Like, it's just silly otherwise. I'm getting on with it.
Noakes and Chamberlain, we seem to have been talking about them for about 3 years.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like,
nothing actually happened.
You know what I mean? You got to think about, you know what, people can get banana skins on the way, and that. It's all well and good talking about some fandango fight in the future, but you got to think about the fights you got to do to get there first. So that's what I mean. I'm just sick of hearing about it now. I'm just getting on with
what. You say that though, but it's not a bad thing to actually have a sort of quotes domestic rival.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because it just sort of keeps a little bit of. It's always there in case you need it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know what? It'll be a good fight. Good, maybe for a title or whatever. We can get it on. So
better than not having one.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. You know what? Some people, they don't have any rivals. They don't do much in their boxing. They get sort of lost in a promoter's what's the word? In like a promoter's. Like squad, if you know what I'm saying. Like, people can get lost in it, so you got to keep things sharp. You got to keep things firing. You got to stay on the ball. It's 2024. I'm hitting it hard, so like you got to keep leveling up, man, as you get lost in this journey. So you just fizzle out, don't you? So
finally, with you being the Norfolk Nightmare, was there a lot of giggles and laughter in Norfolk on Saturday when Suffolk's finest, Ipswich, were getting beaten by Maidstone?
Oh, truthfully, you know what? Yeah, I see a few things come up on it, but like, I'll be honest, I don't really actually watch the football too much. Like, obviously, I'd love to fight at Carrow Road. That would be awesome, and I know a lot of people have mentioned it to me. But like, I think I see saying, did Maidstone beat Norwich? Is that a really like Maidstone nowhere near as good as
Maidstone beat Ipswich.
Oh, Maidstone beat Ipswich, yeah. And they not a stronger team, huh?
Well, Maidstone are in the 6th, 7th level.
Oh, really? Well, they get beat bad. They get beat bad.
They've lost at home.
Yeah. Jeez, yeah. Not good. Yeah. I don't really follow it too much, but it don't sound too good. No, I see a couple of things come up, but I never looked into it too much. I don't know, but nah. See how it is.
All right, mate. Well, enjoy your knockout.
Yeah, thank you. Hope so.
February the 10th.
Hope so. We've got to get a knockout. But listen, if I give out a good boxing lesson, then still just as good, because I think
enjoy the fight.
When people can punch, if you don't knock them out, it's almost like you lost. Like, whereas you say someone that is like just a good, cute boxer, they don't ever get stoppages. When they win, don't they? So it's almost not good being able to punch, because if you don't knock them out, then people ain't happy. So
then you get people like Daryl Sharp that come on with a bit of attitude.
No, I know he got stopped by Callum Johnson, but I still stick to my guns. I don't think AJ would stop Daryl Sharp. I don't think half of these top heavyweights.
I think he decides if he's in the mood not to be stopped.
Oh, he ain't getting stopped.
Won't be stopped.
He's a proper journeyman. You don't like. He's a proper journeyman, isn't he? Like, not many people. He's only been stopped a few times. I know he got stopped by Callum Johnson recently, but if you take that away, then no one really stops him, do they? Like, and he's been in there some big punchers, big people, like. So he's a good fighter. I do rate him, but without people like him, boxing is tough in this game. Like, I think Jimmy used to tell me years ago, people used to get chucked straight in at the deep end. Now it's 4 rounders, 6 rounders. Like, it's just get involved in it, get in the mix. Now people are fighting like journeymen and that. I know it's to develop their career. So people like Daryl Sharp, you got to say thank you to them, and they're good people in the game.
Right, Thomas. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
And we'll see you soon, mate.
Thank you so much.